Hey guys, it's Tracy. Welcome to another video, and I am doing a Valentine project using this print from Jennifer Pugh's Shabby Chic Farmhouse calendar, the 2021. I have shared this on my page before, and she has this print, Valentine Wishes and hugs and kisses. Anyway, I wanted to share my take on doing a project for this because for a limited time, she has some of these prints available in her Etsy shop. I will have a description in the description of this video. Also, I have my affiliate link for you to get 10% off. So if you use my affiliate link, you can get 10% off anything that's in her store. But for a limited time, she will have some of these, and she will also be having other prints that is coming out too. Okay, all right, so let me show you what I'm using. I'm using this print from the calendar, and I've had this board for a couple of months. I got it from Joann's, Joann's craft store, when they were clearancing out their Halloween stuff, and it was $16.99, and I don't even remember, it was like, I don't know, 80% off. And so I thought that this would be cute to put this print on there. It's a little bit more narrow than what this is, so I'm going to have to trim this down. Other things I'm using, I've just kind of gathered all of my stuff up here. I'm going to be using some greenery, and this greenery is from Walmart. Of course, I wanted to put some of my whimsical pip berries in, and this came off of a garland from Hobby Lobby. And I pulled out some small pink wildflowers. Now, these came from the Dollar Tree. And then I also have some lamb's ear. This particular bunch came from Walmart, but you know, Hobby Lobby and other craft stores have lamb's ear as well. And then I just pulled out a variety of ribbon because I'm not quite sure what all I'm going to use, but the majority of my ribbon either came from Walmart or from Hobby Lobby. Anyway, so let me share how I'm going to put this all together. This particular sign, like I said, I got at Joann's. It's 12 inches by 16 inches. And so what I'm going to do, you know, this is a little bit longer, or wider rather, and so I need to trim it off the sides a bit. And what I'm going to do first is I want to give it some dimension, and you'll see what I'm talking about in just a second. So I have this piece of cardboard that came in a calendar that I'm going to use, and I'm going to adhere this paper, because it is thinner, I'm going to adhere it to this board right here. This adhesive tape glider is just double-sided tape, and I'm just putting some on this cardboard, and then just, you know, making sure that I get my print on there the way that I want. And since I need to trim off some of the side, I am just ripping the paper along with the piece of cardboard, and I just need to trim it off, you know, just enough to give it that jagged edge. And then that is what I'm going to use to put on my board. I am also going to be using some tumbling tower blocks to give it some dimension. So I just need to make sure that it fits snugly inside the board. Okay, I'm going to use my Distress ink. This color is called Vintage Photo, and I just have a finger dauber. And then now I'm just going to give some distressing along the edges. Okay, and then I had already had these painted from another project that I didn't use, But for dimension, I'm just using some tumbling tower blocks, and I do not have a hard time finding them at my Dollar Trees. There are a lot of friends that I'll see online that'll say that they have a hard time finding theirs. And so I'm just using them to just give some dimension to, I had already had these already glued together, but I'm just going to use these for dimension for my project. So I'm just hot gluing those to the board, and then I will take my black Sharpie marker, the ultra fine one, and I'm going to go around the edges just to give it a bit of doodling. So now by tearing off the sides, it gives enough room for it to fit exactly the way I want on this 12 by 16 board. And so then I'm just hot gluing those Jenga blocks and just inserting it into the board. At the bottom, I just line it up there, because at the top, that's where I'm going to put my arrangement or my little swag. For my swag, I was going to, use some of this lamb's ear, and I was just kind of showing that it kind of pulls out some of the colors of the, the flowers in the vase. And so this wheatgrass, as well as the hop clover pick, is from Walmart, and I just kind of layer everything to make the swag. But I changed my mind and I decided to use some styrofoam. So that's what I'll share next. As I was working with my swag, I have a different idea. So I'm going to put a small block of this styrofoam. I get this from the Dollar Tree. And let me cut that. I'm just going to cut this square in half. And I think because that is what I am going to attach to my, I don't want it sticking up so high. Maybe I'm going to use this one. I cut it in half, and then I cut that half in half again. So then it gives me two pieces. I'm only going to use one because I kind of want it to be the same size as this, or the height of it. And so I am just gonna hot glue that down. And then to mask that and cover it up, I'm going to use some fine Excelsior. It is just moss. And I just put some more hot glue on there and just just cover all of that up. And then once I get my flowers on there, I can always go back and add some more if I need to. So this is where we're at the moment. I just put that on there like that. So I'm just going to snip the lamb's ear apart, and I'm going to insert it all into the styrofoam. And so it kind of adds as a way for me to attach all of these florals to my sign just by sticking it into the styrofoam. So this is where I'm going to be putting a bow. Okay, these are the ribbons that I'm going to use. I'm going to kind of make this bow in actually a 3-part process. So I just pulled out some of these trims and just different ribbons that I had in my stash that I thought would, complement this print. And so I'm just trimming off some of just some pom-poms and some ribbon and some lace and some pearls, and I'm just going to put all of that together. So I'm just making a messy bow, junk bow, refab bow, whatever you want to call it, and then I will attach all of that together with a pipe cleaner because I can get it pretty tight. This 2-inch buffalo check ribbon is from Walmart, and I'm just making a 2-loop bow. I don't want my tails to be very long because I want it just to be, an enhancement to my project and not be the focal point of it. I'm also cutting 2 pieces, extra pieces of ribbon that I want to use, just for tails to make my bow kind of pop a little bit more. So I just put all of that together, and then I put the smaller bow on top of that. I will secure everything with the chenille stem and then, or a pipe cleaner. And then I just hot glue that bow onto, my sign. I am not going to make any other different kind of hanger. It already had a jute hanger on there that was nice, and I didn't want anything over the top. So I think I just love the way that this project turned out. I hope you do too. Just remember, for as long as it's available, there is Jennifer Pugh does have these prints available. Today is January 18th, 2021. In the description is my affiliate link that you can get 10% off this particular print as long as it's available. All right, guys, we'll talk to you all very soon. I love to read all of your comments. Give me a thumbs up. Follow my page because I will have more projects like this coming up very soon. All right, guys, have a great day. God bless.